Hi, Peter Charles here of Hooked for Life Fly Fishing, and today we're going to tie the Peacock Zulu. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos, you know I'm a sucker for peacock herl bodied flies, and I've done very well with them, not only for trout but also for bass as well. One day in Cornwall, Ontario, I was down by the St. Lawrence River with a fly rod and this little peacock herl bodied wet fly, and I nailed smallmouth after smallmouth after smallie on that thing. It was just a fish fest, so it works for both bass and trout. So let's get tying the Peacock Zulu and have a look at the materials we're going to use. I'm going to go with a bigger hook today. I'm going to use a size 6 in the traditional wet fly hook. My thread is a black 8/0. The tail is red yarn. I'm going to use some peacock herl for the body and some saddle hackle for the palmered hackle. Okay, this is bulky, this red yarn, so I'm going to really squish it down. Really wrap it tight. I'm leaving it on top of the body. I'm going to cut it short here and just let it fluff up. Now, if you've ever done palmered hackles before, you've always got to tie in the palmered hackle after the tail. Let's trim that off. Okay, now for our peacock herl, always tie in by the base, not the tip. The tip is fragile, you'll break it off. So we'll start with the base. Bring it forward. Now, peacock herl is fragile. You've seen a previous video where I used a dubbing loop. Now I'm going to use some CA glue, or super glue as some people call it, and just put some on there to keep it all in place. Now, peacock herl is very fragile, so whatever you do, don't put a lot of tension on this. Just let it slide between your fingers. Okay, let's half hitch this. Now for our palmered hackle. Now, I haven't trimmed one side of this hackle. I want it to be bushy. Wiggle it to keep it from trapping other fibers, other barbs. Just keep wiggling it. Now, one thing you can do when you get to this point, some tyers of this kind of fly will put in some extra turns here, others will not. I'm sort of going to take it halfway in between. I'm going to pull some barbs off. It's a little long. And then I'm going to finish off with a couple of extra wraps. Now you see I've got some barbs forward. That's the risk when we use this method, but there's a way around it. What we do is we just take our half hitch tool and just push it back like that. And now we finished off. Now, you'll see you might have some trapped barbs. Just get your bodkin and come in and start picking out. There we go. And I'll just finish this off. And we'll whip finish. And finally some head cement. Okay, there's our Peacock Zulu. It's not meant to be an elegant fly. It's meant to be a very bushy peacock herl fly with lots of movement. That red tail is a big strike trigger, and it's just supposed to really vibrate in the water. you can really knock these off fast, and that's the nice thing about a fly like this. I mean, when I do my wet flies, I can be real pretty with them. Fly like this, I don't care. Whap, get it together, get it out on the water, catching fish. The fish don't care. So that's a perfect example. If you ever see my woolly buggers, I just get them done, get them out fishing. But with the wet flies, sometimes we make a nice, neat one. But the Zulu, let's rip them out and get fishing with them. So get out there and have some fun with it. Cheers.